Now, I have a question for you. Do you have a smartphone that you use frequently? If you do, you can start generating money online right now, even if you've never done so before. This is also feasible without spending any money because it's all done for free. All you have to do is download the applications that I'll show you, do nothing, and collect your profits. Today, we'll go over 3 different sites that generate you money through passive income. And all you have to do to make this work is follow through with this step-by-step guide until the conclusion. And you'll be able to start generating money with only your phone.
Before we start, welcome to Money Atlas, where we will be showing you the latest tips and tricks in the financial space, as well as business and entrepreneurship. If you want success in your life and business, then you came to the right channel because we will be uploading very frequently. Make sure to hit the like and subscribe button if you haven't already, and feel free to comment any questions you may have down below.
So without any further ado, the first one we'll be utilizing is called userfeel.com, which I'm sure many of you are unaware of until now. First and foremost, what is userfeel.com? It's a website where you can test various app sites and earn money. The way it works is that companies from all over the world will require someone to test their applications to uncover any bugs or difficulties. And this is where userfeel.com comes in. They will pay userfeel.com, which will then hire individuals like you to conduct the testing, and you will get compensated. As you can imagine, such testing does not necessitate any special expertise, skills, or experience, which is why this is the first site I'm presenting to you today. It's a great place to start if you've never made money online before. And it's a highly popular site with hundreds of thousands of testers from all over the world. So it should work in most countries and should most likely work in yours as well. And this is arguably one of the best features of the site. They also have hundreds of happy clients, some of whom can just be seen below, including some very large companies that I'm sure some of you will recognize right away. You'll also find a lot of information about the site as well as the features they have. Userfeel is a multilingual usability and user testing tool that can be used to test any site in any language. Our panel consists of over 130,000 testers who speak 40 languages, which I believe attracts a lot of their customers because having testers from all over the world means that a site or app that isn't in English can be tested without any issues. Test on desktop, mobile, or tablet using our app and an external camera. We can test websites or apps on Android, iPhone, or iPad, which is why I claimed in the opening that you can do it with your phone. In the end, it's your decision, but the fact that you can do it on a smartphone is a significant plus, since you don't need to be at home to test the applications. All you need is a phone or a tablet. You can see that they are very fast down here, and there is some additional information about this site that I won't go over because it isn't relevant for us. Instead, when you come on here, click on Become a Tester in the upper right corner. And on the next page, you can see that you can get paid $10 per test that lasts between 10 and 20 minutes. In other words, you may get paid $10 in 20 minutes or less. This isn't a tiny sum of money, especially considering that you don't need any talents to accomplish it. Now, when you arrive at this website, I recommend reading everything since you need to know precisely how everything works and what you need to do. I'll go over the most crucial portions so that this video doesn't run on too long. If you appreciate this video, please hit the like button and subscribe to the channel. Now let's get back to the video. First and foremost, you do not need to pay for anything. However, you will need a Windows or Mac computer and a microphone. If you have a laptop, you may not even need to buy one because it most likely already has an integrated microphone. If you have one or need to get one, you don't need anything too costly. It actually says here that it may be as little as $2, so don't go too fancy. You won't have to use your true name when taking the exam, so don't worry about that. Something else to highlight is the qualifying test. You won't be able to start testing right away because of the qualification test, but it just validates that you have a microphone and can accomplish specific tasks. The last point worth noting on this page is how to be paid. And as you can see, you get paid using PayPal. I know from some of my comments that some of you are looking for sites that will pay you not just in Bitcoin but also in other ways, and PayPal is very definitely a possibility. Now that you've read everything, scroll down to the bottom of the page and click on Become a Tester right here. You'll be directed to a page where you only have to provide some basic information, which I'm sure you can handle on your own, so I won't walk you through it. With that stated, it's time to move on to the second site I'll be teaching you in this lesson. The platform in question is called Honeygain.com, and it's somewhat different from the first in that you'll be earning money by sharing your internet connection. Now, don't worry, your security isn't jeopardized in any way, and Honeygain, as you can see, is a great method to generate passive income online. As I previously stated, Honeygain guarantees that your internet traffic is only utilized by trustworthy partners, and the software never requests for or obtains access to your device's storage, so they won't steal your data, and your internet traffic is only used by individuals they trust. If you want to learn more about this, visit here, although I don't think it's required in my opinion. You can watch how Honeygain.com works in the video below. To summarize, it makes the internet more accessible to other users, and as a result, you get paid merely for doing so. You can see the step-by-step method here. You first set this up by installing it, then running Honeygain, which will gather data using your internet data to aid other businesses in the process. And lastly, you get paid through PayPal or cryptocurrencies for those of you who like it. Last but not least, this site does not pay a large sum of money, and the amount you are paid is highly dependent on your internet connection. Nevertheless, I must emphasize that this is a passive income strategy, not an active one, as was the case with the previous site. You may just leave Honeygain.com running and it gives you money. Therefore, in my view, you should utilize both Honeygain and Userfeel when you don't have time to do anything. The third app we'll look at today is MoneyApp, which can be found at moneyapp.org. It's one of the greatest rating applications I've ever seen. And as you can see, it's also accessible on both Google Play Store and the Apple App Store. If you go to the App Store, you'll notice that this app not only has a 4.9 star rating, but that the set rating has been given by hundreds of thousands of individuals, indicating that this software can and will get you rewarded. You will get compensated by performing different activities they have available, which will give you credits, which you can then swap for money. That is all there is to it. Well, that's it. If you enjoy similar stuff, check out my other videos, and if you like it, press the like button, subscribe to the channel, and turn on the notification bell. If you have any questions, feel free to leave a comment down below, and I'll see you in the next video.